Hello, welcome to this episode of Down with Daughtry. I have the great pleasure of being accompanied by Miss Kim from Safe Haven today. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and we are going to celebrate it by getting some information from Miss Kim, and I look forward to this interview with you. How are you today?
Fine. Thank you so much for having us on today.
Yes, I am very, very pleased. I've been involved with Safe Haven and knowing, the resources that you offer, the surrounding counties, and I'm just excited for our viewers to get to know more about Safe Haven and what you do.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So first and foremost, can you tell us what is the primary mission and goal of Safe Haven?
So, Safe Haven's mission is to serve, strengthen, and support victims of domestic violence. And we officially cover 6 counties. So we cover Bullock, Screven, Jenkins, Effingham, Candler, and Washington. But we help people from all over the state of Georgia and anywhere that needs it. But those are our 6 core counties.
Okay. Which 4 of those counties are the same counties that Child Advocacy serves, and that's kind of how we collaborate on different events. And because we cover Scriven, Jenkins, Bullock, and Effingham as well. But that's a large territory that you cover, so you meet and reach a lot of people.
Yeah.
Awesome. Tell us a little more of the services that you offer.
Well, I'm really glad you asked that question. All of our services are free and confidential. The most important thing is to remember we've got that 24-hour crisis line. So you can reach us 24 hours a day by calling 912-764-4605. You can also message us off of our website, which is safehavenstatesboro.org, or on social media, and we'll put those in the comments. But we offer a safe place to stay. We have an emergency shelter where people can stay by themselves, with their families. We offer housing programs where we can help people get back on their feet. We can also offer help with getting temporary protective orders and going through the court process. We safety plan with people. We offer transportation assistance, child assistance, referrals to other agencies, just anything that may come up during the course of leaving what is one of the most dangerous times, in their lives.
Yeah. Well, all of those services really sound as if you have kind of covered all of the areas that could come up, that could cause barriers into people leaving. And I really feel like y'all have everything covered. Doesn't look like y'all missed a thing that a person would need. Now, that leads me to what I want to ask you. A lot of times people think about specifically domestic violence being between a husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend. Can you kind of elaborate and explain what that entails exactly?
That is a great question, because domestic violence is also called family violence. So our organization helps people, where it could be the husband-wife, it could be the boyfriend-girlfriend, it could be a mother-daughter, because when you're thinking about the family, it's other types of family relationships that could have situations of abuse going on. It could be a father and son, it could be a brother and a sister. You also have, in the town that we live in the county that we live in Bullock County, you've got 3 colleges, so you've got Georgia Southern, you've got Ogeechee Tech, you've got East Georgia. So you could have people in dating relationships that we help regularly. You could have people that maybe they didn't date at all, and maybe it was just a stalking situation where we could help with stalking needs, where somebody has been harassed that way. So I don't want people to think that you just have to be in a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be same sex. There's so many different types of relationships. It does not discriminate.
That is very important for people to know, and just to know that there's more resources out there for them. It's not just for this one particular group of people. So
right.
I'm glad that we got that explained. One thing that may come up is, how long is a victim allowed to stay in the shelter?
Again, a very good question. You know, everybody's situation is completely different, so there's not a time limit on how long, you know, somebody's going to need our services. Everybody's situation is different.
Yeah.
So, you know, kind of how it works is somebody calls our crisis line, and then one of our wonderful advocates answers the phone and talks to whoever it is on the other end of that phone and explains the different services that we offer. And if they need to come in and stay, that is completely offered to them. And then sometimes somebody may want the same services and they can stay in their home and receive the same services. So it's just whatever is needed for that situation, whatever is right for them. Another thing you just made me think about is people say, you know, can I bring my kids? Of course you can absolutely bring your kids. We're going to help you. We're going to help your children. And then the third thing is we also help pets.
Wow.
You know, because
Yeah.
you would never want to leave, you know, your children behind, because if abuse is happening in the home, it could be happening to yourself. It could be happening to the children or they're witnessing it. And it can also be happening to the animals in the home. So we can offer help to the animals as well.
That is definitely comforting. I know how important your children are and pets, and they can often be reasons to stay. And
Right? It's a barrier.
yeah, yeah. So again, you're helping alleviate those barriers for victims, and I just can't say enough about Safe Haven and just the positive impact you'll have on our community. And I know that you mentioned you're a nonprofit, so there are, I'm sure, a lot of events that may be coming up. Can you talk about some of the events that Safe Haven may have going on?
Well, I want to say thank you because you're wearing one of our events.
Yes.
So October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and we've partnered with so many wonderful organizations, including your own, with different t-shirts, and we have a campaign called Stronger Together, because as a community we are stronger together. We want to be ambassadors and show victims, survivors, that we are here for you, that we believe you, that there's help available, because we firmly believe that everybody deserves to be safe in their home and in their relationship. So if your business or yourself would like to be part of the campaign, you know, we have posters, we have shirts, we have bracelets that you're wearing. We would love to get you some of those. We also have a family violence task force in Bullitt County that we're partnering with to do a big luncheon. It's called the Stronger Together Luncheon on October 26th, and we'll put that information up as well. It's going to be at 11:30. I know you guys are really involved with that. It's going to be at the Holiday Inn at 11:30 on October 26th, and everyone is welcome to come. We're going to have various local officials and speakers and representatives at that. And then we have our Dancing with the Statesboro Stars, you know, our fundraiser,
Yeah.
coming up on November 9th and 12th.
Okay. Well, I look forward to the event on the 26th. I know that should hopefully reach, some people, and they can come out and hear again about the wonderful things that you do for victims in our community. And we do love Dancing with the Statesboro Stars. That's a great community event and brings awareness to your organization. And can you tell us how we would purchase tickets for Dancing with the Statesboro Stars?
Well, I would love for you to come to the show.
Yes.
But you can buy the tickets at Morris Bank on Main. So you can buy the tickets there, or you can also buy them online. So if you go to our Facebook page, Dancing with the Statesboro Stars, there's a QR code. You can go to 226/DWTSS and buy your tickets there, and you can have it straight on your phone, so you can go to the event that way, whichever way is easier for you.
Sounds good. I'll definitely find my tickets. Thank you. And so in closing, I want to ask you a few questions, rapid fire questions. And so do you have a favorite style of dance?
Well, after being involved with this event for a very long time, all of them are phenomenal. I don't want to pick a favorite because, I don't want to upset any of the teams, but I think the contemporary is so beautiful and moving. The lyrical is just So good. But then all the mashups of all the different songs and the fast paced is crowd pleasing and so great too. So I love them all.
That's good. That's good. I know it's hard to pick a favorite sometimes, for sure. But do you have a favorite moment from Statesboro's Dancing with the Stars?
I have several. I think one of my favorite moments is seeing these community members, because you have 24, so you have 12 stars from the town, which could be teachers or business owners or police officers or whoever they are, value their time, and donate it to Safe Haven, and then be paired with a pro dancer, and not only learn a dance and dance in front of, hundreds and hundreds of their friends.
Right.
But then also raise awareness and funds for our organization. But then they become ambassadors and become safe people that now people that may be experiencing domestic violence can go to, and they learn more about it. And it's really been rewarding to watch, their eyes be opened and kind of learn more about it and learn that domestic violence is not just physical, and it can be financial and digital and, text messages and property damage and isolation and all these other things that a lot of people weren't even aware of. So that has been really rewarding. And then my other favorite part is just watching them, all the unique routines and the opening number, and just it's just a fun time, a fun way to bring awareness about a very serious topic.
Absolutely, yes. And I know I said in closing, but real quick, just to highlight your organization, can you give us some statistics as far as how many people you may have reached or...
Yeah, so I brought my impact report.
Okay.
So Safe Haven does a great impact report with all the wonderful, advocates that we have there. But just in the last year alone, there was 5,826 calls into our crisis line.
Wow.
So, and 91% of those callers were female. But the interesting thing enough is 9% of those were male. So we help men, women, children, and the pets.
Yes.
I want to highlight that. We helped 716 individuals across all of the different programs that we have. So, in the emergency shelter, in the outreach program, in the housing program, in the legal program, so all the different programs that we have. We provided over 18,000 meals, in our emergency shelter, just to kind of put it out there how many people that we are helping. And we had 136 court accompaniments. I know you guys go to court all the time as well. So those are just a few, but we just really appreciate, the community and everything that they do to support our organization, but more importantly, people that are going through domestic violence, because it is so hard, and if someone tells you that you're if I were to come up to you and say, Miss Ida, I'm going through domestic violence, I'm scared, would you know what to do? And that's what we're trying to get the word out. And I know that you do, and I know that you would believe me. And it's important to believe somebody if they tell you, and then also know what to do. And not to be scared, and just to be that listening ear for somebody, and to know the crisis line, to have that referral available, and then be there with them on that journey, because it is a journey. It's hard.
Absolutely, it's a journey. And I don't know what we would do without your organization and your advocacy, because like you stated, it's such a difficult situation for people to be in and to go seek help. And if you do train people to say the right things and not blame the victim, and it just helps them to be able to reach your services. So we appreciate you, and we continue to want to support you in any way. And I thank you again for coming, Ms. Kim.
Oh, thank you for having us here, and I appreciate everything that you guys do for our community. And if we can do anything to help, and if anyone is out there that needs our services, please call day or night. We are always available 24 hours a day. Any holiday, doesn't matter, 912-764-4605.